headlining Dark Clouds in Egypt. Now, I know you don't write the headlines at Yediot Aharonot, but is that the right headline to put out?
Well, actually, whether or not it's a good headline, I don't know, but there's nothing new. Israel's main problem or main concern is to have a government, to have a solid regime on its borders. The worst problems Israel has are with non-states. Israel had more peace with Syria, with whom it is in war, than with Lebanon. So the first concern of Israel is to have a partner with a legitimate power, with a functioning government. And then everything else is secondary, because with rational, well-run governments, you can always find a solution. So the main concern in Israel is whether or not Egypt will come out of the revolution a functioning democracy or a chaotic state. And the problem is that if we look at Sinai, it doesn't look well. Ever since February 2011, successive Egyptian governments cannot get back the control over Sinai, which became actually a kind of an independent state. A
feeling of lawlessness over the border.
And the problem today between Israel and Egypt is not that the Egyptians would like to change radically the situation, but that a third party, a third actor, will oblige both sides to do things they don't want to do. Rockets were fired from Sinai to Eilat. For the moment, they don't hit. But once rockets will be fired from Sinai every week and they will start hitting Eilat, Israel will have to do things that it doesn't want to do, and the Egyptians will have to retaliate in a way that they don't want to retaliate. And this is why maybe the clouds are dark.
All right, Nader Amram, let's maybe get an idea of some of this, because on the one hand, there are these apprehensions, and a lot of them seem to stem from the fact that we still don't quite know, we mentioned it at the outset, who's going to really be running the show as things go down. Let me give you a concrete question here. For instance, will the Interior Minister be answering to Mohamed Morsi, or will he be answering to the generals?
Okay, so Christopher, let me make another thing to know for you now, that actually I had no idea before coming to this program that I'm going to have to discuss this with your guests from Israel as well, because I have some problems in talking with the journalists from Israel, and they are just accusing Sharia law and these things, and they are the country who really break the law all over the world. So, and they are the last people to talk about breaking law or democracy, while they're suppressing an unarmed people of Gaza and the West Bank. And also they are right about the dark clouds. The dark clouds come over Israel because they lost their treasure, their strategic treasure, which is Mubarak's regime. And now they are having a real democracy in Egypt, which is the real danger for Israel to have a democracy. So they want something like Mubarak's regime to deal with. So they are the last people in the world to respect the resolutions or respect treaties. So let's not be that scientific when they are talking. They have to take care of their country first, to be democratic and to be respecting the international law. And then afterwards, they can try to analyze the situation in Egypt, or talking about Islamists or such a thing. And about the affiliation of the Interior Ministry to what, of course, this is something will be stated in the law, and also in the new regulations which are going to come in the Constitution next month, I think, or in 2 months. So far, I have no idea if it's going to be annexed to that. And please, I'm not going to answer any question or any raised question between these two journalists.
And why not?
I don't want to.
But your countries are at peace, aren't they not?
I said I don't want to, not my country doesn't want to. I don't want to.
Okay, and why don't you want to?
First of all, I was not told that I'm going to have guests from Israel. You should have told me at the beginning, in the first place, right?
Our aim is not to entrap you. It's just that I just wanted to clearly know why you didn't want to speak to a guest from Israel.
Yeah, the first reason is that you did not tell me that there are journalists from Israel are going to be in the same show.
Okay.
You have to answer the question, not me.
Okay. Well, when we come back, we'll look at some of the tough decisions that lie ahead. Stay with us. You're watching the France 24 debate.